Welcome to PRISCI-ANTO Educational Academy. Today, I'm going to explain you half-range cosine series for f of x is equal to x. In the previous video, 9th sum, I explained half-range sine series for f of x is equal to x. The function x I have solved for half-range cosine series as well as half-range sine series. In 9th video, half-range sine series I have solved. In the 10th video, half-range cosine series for same f of x is equal to x. Obtain half-range cosine series for f of x is equal to x in the interval 0, pi. Answer is half-range cosine series is f of x is equal to a0 by 2 plus summation n equal to 1 to infinity an cos nx. So we have to find the value of a0 an. a0 is equal to 2 divided by pi. Integral over the limit 0 to pi f of x dx, which is equal to 2 divided by pi integral over the limit 0 to pi x into dx, which is equal to 2 divided by pi into x if we are integrating x square by 2, limit is 0 to pi. So 2 divided by pi, when you apply for x, pi square divided by 2. So pi square divided by pi cancelled, pi will come, 2 cancel. So a0 is equal to pi. Next, we have to find the value of an. an is equal to 2 divided by pi. Integral over the limit 0 to pi f of x cos nx dx, which is equal to 2 divided by pi. Integral over the limit 0 to pi for f of x cos nx dx. There are two terms. So we have to use Bernoulli's formula. Already many times I told you the Bernoulli's formula. Integral uv dx is equal to uv1 minus u dash v2 plus u double dash v3 minus u triple dash v4 plus etc. So this is very well. So that's why I didn't write here. So u is equal to x. U dash is equal to 1 time you have to differentiate x 1. U double dash is equal to 0. So v is equal to cos nx. v1 is equal to cos nx if we are integrating sin nx by n. v2 is equal to minus cos nx divided by n square. So therefore, using the Bernoulli's formula, an is equal to 2 divided by pi uv1 x sin nx by n minus u dash 1 v2 minus cos nx by n square. Limit is 0 to pi. U double dash is 0. That's why we didn't write. For x, you have to apply pi. For x, you have to apply the lower limit 0. So 2 divided by pi into pi sin n pi divided by n plus cos n pi divided by n square minus, when you apply the lower limit 0, x into sin nx divided by n, 0 into sin 0 divided by n plus cos 0 divided by n square. First term sin n pi 0. Second term cos n pi divided by n square. Third term 0. Fourth term minus cos 0 divided by n square. So therefore, which is equal to 2 divided by pi cos n pi divided by n square minus cos 0 by n square. So 2 divided by n square pi, cos n pi can be written as minus 1 power n, cos 0 1. So minus 1. So therefore, if n is even, minus 1 power n minus 1. Minus 1 power n. For this n, if we are taking even number means minus 1 square, minus 1 power 4, minus 1 power 6, minus 1 power 8. These are even numbers, 10, 12, 14, 16, etc. So minus 1 square will be plus 1. That is minus 1. So 1 plus 1 minus 1. If we are adding, it will give 0. So minus 1 square minus 1 will be 0. Minus 1 power 4 minus 1 will be 0. See, if you are taking any even number to n, the term will be 0. Okay, so if n is even, answer is 0. An value 0. If n is odd, minus 1 power 1, minus 1 power 3, minus 1 power 5, minus 1 power 7. If you are taking in this way, minus 1 power 1 will be minus 1. That is another minus 1. So minus 2. Minus 2 into 2, minus 4 divided by n square pi. So an value is equal to, there are two values. One is 0 if n is even. Another one is minus 4 divided by n square pi if n is odd. So substitute a naught an value in the Fourier series. F of x is equal to a naught by 2 pi divided by 2 plus summation n equal to 1 to infinity a n minus 4 divided by n square pi into cos nx. We cannot write here n is equal to 1 to infinity, odd to infinity, odd to infinity. You cannot write n equal to 1 to infinity, odd to infinity you have to write. Odd means n is equal to 1, 3, 5, 7, etc. Because 1 to infinity means there will be in 1 to infinity 2, 4, 6. So for even number it will be 0. So that's why you have to write only odd number. So thank you all.